Here we are in week 3. I, again, didn't do the exercise on the weekend because I'm a lazy slob, but also because my wife is home and she doesn't really like the sound of the screaming, so I try and keep it when she's not around. Anyway, so start of week 3. Like I said, I found where I want the voice to sit, and this week I'm going to start focusing on that tone colour, finding that that richness to the sound to really get that punch in the demo that I want. So I've started off by finding where I need to put the voice, but working first of all on the pitch screams. So that's another, well, it's not really a technique, it's just changing the basis of how things start. So as I've mentioned before, what I've been learning about is that the screams are built on that underlying vocal, and so if you change where that vocal sits, then it will change the pitch of the scream. And I'm gonna give it a go. I've already tried it a little bit in the warm-up this morning, and I'm kind of quite happy with where it's going, but I think it'll need some work. But that's what this week's about. I owe you. Right, okay, there's my bass growl, if you like. I'm going to try a high one first. So there's a high one. It sounds a bit silly, but it's the starts of something, you know. Mid-range. I don't know why I'm kind of making Shakespeare Hamlet gestures as I do these screams. That's kind of where I do my warm-ups in. And now the ones that I'm really going for is those bass ones, so a little bit higher. I'm trying to push into the bottom part of my range, but I still need to stay relaxed. And often find when I'm trying to do bass notes, I'm pushing rather than relaxing, so and that one definitely sounds more bassy. So I think that's going to be the starts of where I'm working with this week, is the pitched vocals. And then, like I said, I'm working on that kind of tone colour and making it sound nice. So nice to people who like this sort of thing. So I'm going to work on some pitched stuff. I think I'm going to work on some like mouth shape type thing. I've seen that you can kind of deepen the sound if you stick your lips out like a duck face. So I'll give that a go. I think I've seen some other stuff about tongue placement as well, like whether you do or I mean, I don't know why I'm doing that. You can't see, you can't see what's going on inside my mouth. But yeah, I think those are the things I'm going to work on for week 3. No. No, I've lost it. Why does this part of the warm-up always sound like one of those birds? Starting to get a bit of something today. That is really encouraging. The last couple of days, I have been really frustrated about the fact that it's a really difficult balancing act. And the last couple of days, I've got it wrong. I keep getting distracted. It's like when I've tried to learn too many skills at once, and my body's not able to kind of figure out what's going on. My breathing was going, my growls had disappeared, the placement had gone. It was a mess. I'm nearing the end of week 3, by the way. I've taken about another 4 days since doing the last one of these. But that just then was really encouraging, because that sounds good. Well, at least it sounds good to my ears. I'll play it back and probably go, that sounds awful. But yeah, I think just then I managed to combine 2 of those sounds that I needed to get actually 3. There was the kind of voiced sound, the slightly more growly element. I think he refers to that as overtones, where it's kind of reverberating down into my chest. And just then at the end, I managed to get that shaping as well. I'm going to keep working on that for the next, 5-10 minutes. Probably shouldn't overwork myself, but that's a little bit better. I've been quite discouraged the last couple of days, so... Yeah. Let's see if I can get it again. No. 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 Apologies about the faces. It takes a good deal of concentration to be able to find stuff, balance it, and be able to maintain it at the same time. So, sorry. But that there was the last little sprinkle I needed to find in order to layer those vocals. I'm just about coming to the end of week 3 now, and yeah, I'm pretty confident in what I've got. So, as I said before, my last week is going to start focusing on enunciating and getting those consonants in. Because that's the one thing that I have now started to find a little bit of trouble with, is that I'm trying to move from these open vowel sounds into the material that I'm trying to work on for the pitch demo. And I'm finding 2 things. First of all, I am running out of air before the long parts, those long open vocals.
Why can they not even hold up a sword?
I'm losing it a bit.
Why can they not even hold up a sword?
And secondly, I can't quite enunciate this stuff properly. So that's what my week 4 is going to be focused on. I have managed to do it. I mean, if this was it and I stopped there, I have had a very successful last 3 weeks. So I can only hope that Nathan is doing as well with his scream, because then it means we're going to have an absolutely smashing demo by the end of this month. May have overworked my voice a little bit trying to find that last sound. I was attempting it for a good couple of minutes. Yeah. Just a quick one from the end of week 3, because yesterday I found that last little overtone thingy, and then I just thought I'd record myself doing that same thing, but at those 3 different pitches that I found at the top of the week. As I was reviewing the footage, I kind of went, yeah, actually that was a skill that I had learnt and I just needed to pile on. And I just tried it and it sounded good. So, there's a bass one. Losing it a bit because I have been working it quite a lot today, but top one. And I found one that's right even at the top in my falsetto.